The downtown skyline shining brilliantly tonight. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Sacramento Kings. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now Sacramento starting five. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now, here's Fox, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Now, here's Thibault. Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Fox looking it over. Hield kicks to Fox. That's tipped. Now Curry. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Embiid in the corner. Fires from deep. The 76ers with another miss. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Boston Celtics. Got a piece of it. And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Hield outside. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And here is Simmons. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Harris passes to Simmons. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
So they take the lead. Hield's got his second bucket.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company. Well executed play. Anytime you can get Hill something in rhythm off the catch, you've done your job.
Curry kicks to Embiid. Back to Curry. To stop the run. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Down low, here's Bagley. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Healed outside. And another three for Sacramento.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, G.A. He showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. He got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Thibault. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Bagley against Harris. The drive by Bagley. Misses from close range. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Fox with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
It's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Fast break, here we go. Here's Thibault. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Kings leading now by 6. Healed outside. Passes it to Barnes. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Barnes. All alone. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steals.
Kings have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Fox finds Barnes. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. Bagley with the block. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. And a change for the Kings. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Sacramento. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Feeds it to Embiid. That shot off. Good work defensively by Holmes.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Kings leading now by 4. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Start.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Harris. Halliburton's checked in for Sacramento. Bagley finds Holmes. Here's Fox. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Pass to Simmons. And Howard has it in the corner. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hill, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
I agree on all counts.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Now Davis. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Healed against Simmons. Medu trying to get open his heel. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Hill passes to Howard. Shoots over Holmes. A second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
An absolute powerhouse down there. Howard attacks with such ferocity. It makes defenders nervous.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And the first one drops.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
Second free throw, no good. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Pass to Howard. It's back to Hill. To the inside. Embiid, no good.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
It's blocked, and they're able to recover. And it's Davis with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. And here's Halliburton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here we go, one-on-one. Embiid dishes to Hill. Here's Green. The shot comes out. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. That's a 2 from Hield. And it falls over the rim and in. Hield's got 12 points in the game.
Hill is very efficient, an incredibly versatile, talented player. Lights out score.
Hill kicks to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Here's Halliburton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Medu. No good off the back of the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now, here is Halliburton. T right on him. To the middle. There's the pass to Medu. But he stays with it. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And even 3-on-3 break. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Green. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Green.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
76ers shooting 42% to begin this game. Davis against Simmons. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Embiid trying to break loose. The offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here is Halliburton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hield against Simmons. Hield can't hit.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Hill with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Inside. Here's Embiid. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for Sacramento. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so it kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Joel Embiid out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. For Sacramento, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Holmes. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fun memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's Halliburton after the Sixers pick up 2. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Hill. Then for the Kings, Whiteside's checked in for Medu, and it's Harrison Barnes in for Davis. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And he gets it back. The Kings leading. Out to the wing. Here's Halliburton. Whiteside kicks to Barnes. Over Milton. Passes it to Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
His coaches appreciate Whiteside thinking pass first here. I mean, they like to see the ball moving through him, not stopping.
Now here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Harris passes to Milton. Releases. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Now Wright. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Barnes. Over Thybulle. It's hauled in by Harris.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
The first free throw is good. Alec Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Halliburton. Fox, the bounce pass. Here's Bagley. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Harris. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the pound.
And it's Wright with the ball for Sacramento. The dish to Whiteside. He kicks to Fox. Pass to Wright. Sacramento moving it around. Outside Fox. On the clock. On deep. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You take a look at Hield, the 3rd spot, and the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range, and it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come, but you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Philadelphia with the ball after the Kings pick up 2. Here's Milton, and Whiteside sends it back.
Oh, no. Remember, Whiteside has had 10-plus blocks in a single game. A true swatting machine.
The 76ers lead, and now the 76ers on the break. It's deflected. The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer off the mark.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Wasted no time on that one. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Barnes outside, and the pass to Fox. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. Whiteside, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, and that's what you like about Whiteside. I mean, the rim protection, the rebounding, the intimidation factor. I mean, still developing as an offensive player, making strides, but not there yet.
Here's Harris. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Barnes. Here's Curry. Harris kicks to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. The Kings trailing. And here is Barnes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. But they get it back. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Harris. Outside for Curry. And it's off from three-point range. The Kings shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Wright looking around. Outside, Bagley. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. Outside, Fox. Barnes up top. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Ben Simmons. Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Bagley the pass to Fox. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Look, to deal with the bigger defenders in the NBA, Fox had to learn the floater. I mean, as you can see, he learned it pretty well.
Harris drives in. Bucket is good. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him, and let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Right outside. Curry against Fox. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
Here's Milton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fox with it. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. And then for Sacramento, Buddy Hield comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Davis is subbed in for Wright.
Such an intelligent player. I mean, I love how Fox assesses these situations, and often he makes the right decision.
Who's got Simmons?
Simmons against Fox. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Kings trail by 4. Now, here's Fox. Can't cash in from close range. Green with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. Green kicks to Embiid. Shoots. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I like the imagination Fox brings to the court every game. He just finds a way to get himself going.
Now Simmons, 10 points for him. Passes to Embiid, 20 feet out. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 4. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
The 76ers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the Kings making a change here. Madu's checked in.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That's good from Simmons.
I mean, you got to love the skill set Simmons possesses. A nightly triple-double threat. He stuffs the stat sheet.
Outside, Davis. Back to Fox.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
The Kings trail by 9. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Fox. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn each other tonight.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Halliburton subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here is Halliburton. Not a lot of room. Dishes to Davis. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
The Kings have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a post.
The Kings trail by 11. And here's Halliburton. Healed outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hield's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Oh, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 15. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Here's Halliburton. Outside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here is Hill. Down low. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
The Kings trail by 10. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Hield against Simmons. Hield, the pass to Medu. 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Hill looking around. Pass to Simmons. Poked loose. Davis with it. And it's Howard picking him up. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Davis. Here's Hill. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he banks in the layup.
And taking what the defense gives him. I mean, that time Hill got right to the rim.
26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hield from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times, they get the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Here's Hield. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. Fox, no good. The 76ers leading by 11. To the inside, Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now, here's Whiteside. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Now the pass to Hield. Back to Whiteside. 4 on the clock. And the jam by Whiteside.
Using his incredible combination of physical attributes, Whiteside regularly makes plays above the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Thibault kicks to Curry. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, taking it to the rack. with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 13-point game. Healed outside. Misses the three. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you can see Barnes likes to get out and run. I mean, he knows how to finish in these spots.
Fox against Simmons. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. That one goes in. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Whiteside inside. Embiid's there.
You got to keep Whiteside off the glass because he's a huge threat to put misses back in.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside Curry. Harris passes to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Fox. 12 points for him. Healed outside. The three. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
I love seeing Hill shoot the 3 ball. He's a high percentage scorer from there, firing with ease.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Healed outside. Fox with it. Kicks it to Whiteside. Some solid defense from Harris. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. The Kings also at the sub. White's checked in. From the wing. But they recover it. He kicks it to Whiteside. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And that's now 9 points for Hassan Whiteside. Philadelphia leading by 10. Now here's Milton. To the left side wing. Passes it to Embiid. 5 to shoot. For the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Right outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Now Milton. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Come on, you talk about resiliency. I mean, Fox felt the contact but refused to back down.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Halliburton comes in for DeLon Wright. Free throw good. Fox. The 76ers leading by 7. And here is Milton. He's got 6. Harris outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
George Hill's checked in for the 76ers.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Fox against Hill. Nobody near Barnes. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Milton kicks to Harris. Hill passes to Embiid. Down low. Holmes with the steal. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, he's a crafty offensive talent. I mean, Fox can really make defenders pay around the rim.
The 76ers leading by 7. Here's Hill. Inside. Here's Korkmaz. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hill against Fox. Pass to Holmes. Pass to Bagley. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid, and it's Green in for Korkmaz. And then for Sacramento, Medu, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And it's Terrence Davis in for Barnes. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
It's going by Hill. The pass to Howard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Milton kicks to Hill. Here's Harris, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The 76ers number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
I mean, you look at the all-around game of Harris, he's even been good from the free throw line.
The Kings trail by 13. Fox with it. 17 points in the game. Outside, Davis. And it's sent back by Howard. And they're running. Here's Milton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's perfect from the line this time. Just you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, you know, with that comes block steals and deflections. You know, as long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Here's Fox, and it's good. 2 points. Fox has got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's Hill on the wing, guarded by Fox. Hill passes to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Kings trail by 13. And now Sacramento on the break. And it's Halliburton missing. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And for that game against San Antonio, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Both free throws good from Hill.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fox, count the basket. Fox has got 9 points now in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
They grab their own miss, goes back up, and Green gets it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Fox passes to Halliburton. Fox against Hill. Fox kicks to Holmes. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 16. It's stolen by Davis. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Again, the miss by the Kings. The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Hill passes to Howard. From past the arc. The rebound by Medu. The Kings trail by 16. Now, here's Fox. He's got 21. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's the lob for Harris. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Maybe we all know Harris as a shooter, but he can still get up.
Now, Fox. To the inside. Holmes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Harris. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Buddy Hield comes in for Fox. And here is Curry. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And stolen by Howard. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
The Kings trail by 18. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Holmes. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Halliburton. 76ers getting the bucket. Davis surveying the floor for three. Sacramento gets it back.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Bagley with the bucket.
A tenacious offensive rebound. I mean, Bagley uses his athleticism so well to collect second chance opportunities.
Outside Hill. Three-pointer. They get it back, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense, and we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Harris in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here is Harris. He feeds it to Howard. And Whiteside sends it back. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Hield. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the toughness from Hield to convert the basket despite the foul? What an effort.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Simmons with it. Inside, and stolen by Whiteside. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Oh, Whiteside in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Perfect pass to set up Whiteside. He just pops up and slams it in. Almost looks effortless.
Now here's Simmons. Kicks to Embiid over Whiteside. Embiid no good. The Kings trail by 15. Halliburton passes to Barnes. He dishes it to Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Here's Whiteside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Outside, Simmons. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Now, here is Halliburton. Defended by Thybulle. Hield from outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, we've seen Harris step up as an offensive threat. I mean, the more he looks to score, the better he is.
The Kings trail by 16. And here's Halliburton. Right side inside, guarded by Embiid. Free throw, good, white side. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Now look at the fairness list. It comes into play when we talk about Simmons. He's a force inside.
He hits the second from the line. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Up top, Bagley. Barnes outside. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento again missing.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Here's Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Now, here is Halliburton. Guarded by Harris. Healed with the bucket.
Second three-pointer of the second half. 5 overall. He's killing it from long range.
And Philadelphia calls time here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, when Harris is down deep, he is exceptional at being physical. Really puts defenders in a tough spot.
And Harris drops them both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Oh, Whiteside in position. Embiid with the steal. Here's Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Free throw good, Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Bagley. He kicks it to Whiteside. Pass to Hield. Here's Halliburton. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Curry finds Embiid. Back to Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Here's Thibault. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 19. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Hield outside. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And Sacramento has possession. Now, here's Halliburton. Guarded by Simmons. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Fox, he's checked in for the Kings. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Outside Curry. Here's Simmons. Look at that.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. The dish to Heel. Here's Bagley. It's good from about 19 feet. 6 points for Marvin Bagley. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pass to Embiid. Now Thibault for 3. Harris. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Whiteside's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Hield can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
It's Curry with the drive. Embiid wide open. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. Hield outside. Fires for 3. Whiteside inside. Embiid's there. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Thibault, the pass to Harris. Back to Thibault. Lets the 3 fly. Bagley with the rebound. Now the Kings with it. Here's the break. On up the court. And the dunk by Barnes.
We often highlight Barnes' athleticism. You can see why on plays like that.
The 76ers leading by 20. The pass to Embiid. Now Thibault. Back to Embiid. And he lays it straight in. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Barnes. Down low. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Bagley. He gets it in there. 8 points for Marvin Bagley.
I like seeing Hill share the ball. How great instincts on offense. He finds guys well.
Simmons against Fox. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Outside, Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Kings trail by 20. Fox passes to Barnes. We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
I mean, how about the NBA players coming out of the Bahamas? I mean, Buddy Hield was selected 6th overall back in 2016. A couple of years later, DeAndre Ayton, another Bahamas native who went 1st overall.
Harris passes to Embiid, and the shot goes in. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
The Kings trail by 20. Here's Fox. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I love the rugged ferocity Fox plays with. I mean, he's fantastic at finding ways to convert through intense defense.
Free throw good, Fox.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
And finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is something Bagley does very well. I mean, getting the positioning he wants, taking his time, and throwing it down.
Here's Embiid over Whiteside. And that one goes long. The Kings trail by 15. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harris passes to Thibault. Powered down with both hands.
And it's not difficult to see the potential that Harris has. I mean, he's a guy that can do just about everything out there on the field.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. The 19-foot shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Harris kicks to Curry. Passes it to Simmons. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
The Kings trail by 17. Fox dishes to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got 10 points in the quarter.
And the mid-range game of Hield is excellent. Always got to play up on him when he has the ball.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Ben Simmons.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
He was all alone on that one. Hield's got 34 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And here are the Kings now. The 76ers getting the bucket. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Curry deciding where to go with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel, we've heard in the past some people questioning your level of fitness. What's your response?
You know, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm trying to keep that way. So.
Well, whatever you're doing is working, man, so keep it up. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.